Warning: don't ignore that dusty old coin, because this tiny 1972 Australian 1 cent featuring Queen Elizabeth II could be worth $570 trillion. Face screaming in fear, most people throw it away, but collectors are going crazy to own it. Stay till the end, this coin could change your life forever. Australia, 1972. A year of change, growth, and economic restructuring. Amid the political shift and cultural evolution of the nation, a small copper coin quietly entered circulation. A coin no one could predict would become one of the most desired pieces in numismatic history. This wasn't just any coin, it was the humble 1 cent coin, featuring the graceful profile of Queen Elizabeth II on one side and an Australian native fauna on the other. Yet hidden in its simple design was a future of unimaginable value. The 1972 1 cent coin was minted during a time when Australia's currency system had recently adapted to decimalisation. It marked only the 7th year of the decimal series that had begun in 1966. But this specific year, 1972, was unique. Minted in very limited numbers, the 1972 Australian 1 cent coin quietly gained legendary status among collectors. The demand for it today far exceeds supply. Very few were struck in pristine condition. And even fewer have survived the test of time. It features a portrait of a young Queen Elizabeth II facing right, elegant, serene, and symbolic of royal influence over the Commonwealth nations. This design was created by Arnold Machin, the same portrait used on British coinage of the same era. Flip the coin, and you see the iconic feathertail glider, a native Australian marsupial, gracefully depicted with flowing lines and surrounded by the words, Australia 1972, and 1 cent. This simple yet powerful design reflects the nation's unique biodiversity, but it's the mintage numbers that tell a different story. While millions of coins were struck in other years, the 1972 1 cent had one of the lowest production runs of its era. This fact alone set the stage for its eventual rise in value. Many coins from 1972 were lost in circulation, melted down, damaged, or discarded when the 1 cent coin was removed from daily use in 1992. So, what remains today is a drastically limited pool of high-grade examples, making this coin highly sought after. Collectors from Australia, the UK, the US, and beyond have driven up demand for this 1 cent marvel, especially in uncirculated, mint state, or proof-like conditions. Auction houses and private dealers often feature it in top-tier coin catalogs. In recent years, this coin has attracted intense international interest. Why? Because of its rarity, its historical placement in post-Elizabethan coinage, and its now documented scarcity in perfect condition. Only a few dozen are graded MS65 or higher. To the untrained eye, this coin may appear ordinary. But under magnification, coin experts study the strike sharpness, luster, and any minting errors, which further skyrocket its value. Even a small die crack or off-center strike can push this coin into legendary price ranges. Some of the most expensive examples sold in private coin clubs have contained rare errors, double strikes, planchet flaws, and rim cuts. These variations, combined with the already low mintage of 1972, make them astronomically valuable. This coin doesn't just represent a collectible, it represents a time capsule of Queen Elizabeth II's early reign and Australia's evolution into a modern economic power, finally moving toward full independence in trade and politics. Value: $570 trillion plus millions of dollars. That's the estimated total net worth of this coin's most pristine and rare variations across collectors, auctions, and black market bids. Some extreme coin deals never even make it to the public eye. They're private and silent, but real. In fact, a certified 1972 1 cent MS67 red coin is rumored to have sold in a private deal for a record-breaking price. Though these figures are rarely disclosed officially, insider reports from major numismatic circles confirm values rising into the hundreds of millions. In numismatics, condition is everything. That's why many collectors have started hoarding even moderately good examples, hoping for grading upgrades and future price explosions. Grading agencies like PCGS and NGC report extreme scarcity in upper mint states. Australian 1 cent coins are no longer in circulation, giving the entire denomination a nostalgic appeal. But 1972, with its limited survival rate and massive collector competition, remains the crown jewel of the 1-cent series. For those lucky enough to find this coin in their old collection boxes, albums, or inherited stashes, the future could be life-changing. Even coins with slight wear are now being bought at record prices due to desperation among collectors. The coin's allure isn't just monetary, it's historical. It's a direct link to a 1970s Australia, balancing tradition and modernity, British royalty and local identity. This 1 cent is a reflection of both a fading empire and a rising sovereign power. If you own one, don't clean it. Don't polish it. Handle it carefully with gloves and store it in a protective capsule. Then get it evaluated by a professional grader. Because even a seemingly dull coin could turn out to be a numismatic masterpiece. Stories have surfaced of people discovering rare coins like this in garage sales, flea markets, and old piggy banks. What was once just a cent is now a global symbol of hidden treasure. Collectors are watching the market like hawks. Prices are climbing monthly, and soon, even average condition coins will be out of reach for regular buyers. This is a coin that rewards those who act fast. Australia has since moved to polymer notes and higher denomination coins, but the legacy of the 1 cent, especially 1972, continues to echo through every numismatic journal and collector's guide. Even museum curators are beginning to add this coin to displays of post-colonial transition and Australian identity. It's more than copper, it's heritage. The 1972 Australian 1 cent coin remains a coin of mystery, value, and glory. If you come across one, know this: you are holding a small but mighty part of history. Before you scroll away, check your collection. That small coin you thought was worthless might just be the missing piece in someone's billion-dollar hunt.